Hey, bro. So I just watched this video. It, um, I watched this video and it was explaining how CIA was researching me. They're researching why I acted the way I act. Um, Trying to figure out if I'm actually genuine or if I'm, playing these niggas and I'm a piece of shit like the celebrities, the ones that eat kids and fuck babies, but smile in your face, act like they cool with y'all. They were trying to do research, find out if I was one of them, but I'm not. So they started to dig deeper, because celebrities, or what they call it, superficial charisma. Superficial charisma is basically like if I was to walk up to you and I didn't know you and you felt my charisma, so like basically I'm easier to talk to or trust in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I give off that trusting energy. So when motherfuckers meet me, they're more reluctant to trust. But superficial charisma is the act of someone using that, knowing that people will trust them, and manipulating their ass because they know they trust them. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to listen to this video I'm about to play. This is why some of you niggas think I'm a piece of shit. Cause your family, your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, boss, whoever, was charismatic or superficially charismatic and played your ass. So you had to find out the hard way that that smile was really an evil smile. You know what I'm saying? But watch this video, bro. That's why now I understand. I get it now. I get why niggas. No, you know what I'm saying? I get it now, bro. Cause now when I look at my mom, like that smile, like that one motherfucker that will smile at your ass, but they evil in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing some evil and shit. Like that's that shit, bro. But now I understand, bro. So I ain't gonna hold it against y'all if y'all like, you know, y'all don't like a nigga. I really don't give a fuck. That's projections anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's projections anyway. But now I understand why. Cause I ain't do shit to your bitch ass. You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you just say that nigga's lying? He's blah. It's all cap. Blah blah blah. He's putting on a facade. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know a nigga. But now I get it. Cause superficial, charismatic motherfuckers put on the play of genuine niggas like me. So now you think that nigga cap. I'ma find out. I'ma find out what's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up world, bro. But watch this video. Watch this video. It'll definitely.
Superficial charm is a phenomenon in which a person quickly creates a positive impression through charisma, confidence, and the ability to adapt to their conversational partner. In its more advanced form, it develops into a manipulative skill. Such individuals can effortlessly read another person's reactions, adjusting tone, facial expressions, and word choice to elicit trust. This ability is linked to the activity of mirror neurons, which facilitate the imitation of emotions, as well as heightened engagement of the dopaminergic system, producing a sense of pleasant connection in the observer, even when no real depth is present. The brain often responds to superficial charm automatically. Structures of the limbic system, such as the amygdala and hippocampus, are activated, generating a sense of safety or affinity while bypassing critical evaluation. People may interpret confidence and ease of interaction as signs of reliability, even when facts suggest otherwise. This cognitive shortcut is a very reason why we are predisposed to trust highly charismatic individuals. Recognizing superficial charm is especially critical in the context of interrogations. It is frequently observed in individuals with pronounced psychopathic traits who deploy it as a tool to manipulate victims, investigators, or even jurors. The risks are evident. Misplaced trust can distort testimony, obscure true motives, or lead to underestimating the danger posed by an offender. At first glance, such an individual may appear unusually pleasant and open, but that is often my first warning sign. I take note of how often they rely on humor, flattery, or vagueness. My role is to separate genuine charisma from a carefully constructed facade by relying on behavioral analysis, speech microdynamics, and the detection of inconsistencies between verbal and nonverbal cues. Otherwise, superficial charm can work to the offender's advantage, a critical vulnerability for any investigation. Even outside the interrogation room, I find myself reflecting on these patterns. Reading comments, I can often agree with critiques because there is value in them too. Sometimes, even in seemingly harmless or friendly comments, I notice traces of personalities I might one day need to analyze professionally. And there is meaning in that as well. For me, profiling is like a game, an exercise in seeing patterns, identifying traits, and constructing psychological profiles. No expert, however renowned, has ever been immune to error, not even those who built entire schools of thought. But if in your work you avoid causing harm and manage to help even one person, that alone gives your work real weight.